everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'll be reviewing my flight to Sharjah from Lahore in Fly Jinnah. It'll be my first time in Fly Jinnah. So right now I'm just leaving home in Lahore and I'll take you guys along to my journey to Sharjah this afternoon. Actually morning, because it is going to be 9 o'clock now. So this will be a Fly Jinnah direct flight from Lahore International Airport to Sharjah International Airport, and the flight time is approximately 2.5 hours. So today's Fly Jinnah flight will land in Sharjah at 3 p.m. local time. So this is Farooq Hospital. This is inside a mall. Just look at this car, how it drives right past us without any regard for road safety or lane discipline. But the roads here are generally quite nice and clean, and I was quite impressed by that. Because it's the weekend, the roads are really empty. It was a very pleasant drive to the airport. So from the defense area, it took only about 20 minutes to reach the airport this morning. The approach road to the airport is quite beautiful, quite scenic, and I just love the fact that the roads are built well and you can see the airport building from quite a distance, and it's clearly marked the arrivals, the departures, and also the long stay and the short stay car park. And if you're wanting to drop off, there are no additional charges. The airport now, about to check in. So I'm about to enter the airport now for my flight to Sharjah on Fly Jinnah today, and I'll take you guys along. The check-in process was smooth, but they asked a lot of questions about the work I do, where I live, and why I came to visit Pakistan. But other than that, it was all good, and video footage filming was not allowed. In 2024, I would never have thought that people are changing the board by hand, but here we are. Poor guy, he's trying to do it manually, but when I have seen this in Karachi, it happens automatically like the pages of a book. When I started checking in, I was a little worried that my luggage would be more than 23 kgs, but thankfully it wasn't, and I was in limit. So my check-in is complete, and I've got my boarding pass, and my flight is in 2 hours now. So Fly Jinnah has an amazing Air Rewards loyalty program. So when you get the boarding pass, on the back of the boarding pass there's a QR code, and you can scan that code, and this will enable you to sign up to the loyalty program. As compared to the airport in Karachi, the Lahore airport is much smaller. However, there are nice shops like Dunkin' Donuts, there's a cafe place, there's a very nice mithai sweet shop. So there is also a lounge for PIA, and there's also a CIP lounge for all other airlines, including Etihad, for Blue, Fly Jinnah, and other lounges. So my boarding will start in about an hour's time for my first Fly Jinnah experience to Sharjah, and I'll be taking you guys along. So right now, just 15 minutes left for my boarding. So it's time for boarding now for my flight to Sharjah. Got some sweets to take with me. Flight is boarding earlier than usual. So I'm about to board Very bright day here in Lahore today. Cleanliness is very poor in Fly Jinnah, as you can see. The mat hasn't been cleared. So I'm on my seat. I'm in my seat in Fly Jinnah, and cleanliness is an issue because the mat, the holding table here, it has marks and food crumbs from the passenger before me. However, the seats are very spacious and there's ample leg room. The seat recline is there. It's about half of what it would recline in a full service airline. It's there, comfortable, it's usable, so hats off to you. So the flight time to Sharjah today is 3 hours and 24 minutes.
الله أكبر سبحان الذي سخر لنا هذا وما كنا له مقرنين وإنا إلى ربنا لمنقلبون اللهم إنا نسألك في سفرنا هذا البر والتقوى ومن العمل واطوي عنا بعدا.
The plane is going to the runway now.
اللهم أنت الصاحب في السفر والخليفة في الأهل.
The legroom is pretty good. Here you can see all the different options from baguettes, sandwiches, Pakistani veg, Pakistani non-veg, and all the various options. Then on the next page you can see your cup noodles, you can see a dairy milk chocolate, you can see Oreo, Lay's, and all the rest of it. So I feel that their options are pretty good and varied. However, this being a Pakistani airline, there is no alcohol being served, and online they accept both cash and card, PKR and US dollars as well. I chose for the Pakistani vegetarian option along with a soft drink. So altogether it came to 850 rupees, which to me was value for money. There is another option to pay in US dollars, but I would strongly recommend to use PKR because then you get more value for your money as the exchange rate is such at the moment. So finally my food has come. I'm excited to have it. Hasnain was very helpful. He was the steward for the flight who served me the food. He was very helpful. He discussed with me the options, and he really quickly heated up the food and gave it to me. So I'm very grateful to him. So a shout out to Hasnain from FlyJinnah Airways. When the food came, it was piping hot. It was freshly served, and I also took some pot noodles as well as this triple chocolate biscuit, which was recommended by the crew. The food was rather tasty, hot, seemed fresh, and the flavors were quite appealing to me. So all in all, I would rate the food a 9 on 10 on Fly Jinnah Airways. Considering it's a budget airline, the food was a 9 on 10 for me.
Welcome back. So we have eaten our food and we are about 45 minutes away from landing in Sharjah International Airport.
Overall, the comfort is pretty good in the airline. The seats are well cushioned, the head is well supported, and it reclines slightly as well, which is a rarity for budget airlines if you see globally that the seats do not recline. However, for Fly Jinnah, it did recline.
So we are now about to land at Sharjah International Airport.
The flight did experience a bit of fluctuation in the cabin pressure, which resulted in discomfort in the ear for me along with many passengers. Considering it's a budget airline, the overall experience would be an 8 on 10 and the food would be a 9 on 10 for me.
So I have landed here in Sharjah. That's the flight behind me. Thank you for coming on the journey with me. Please do like, share and subscribe. The irony of the situation, that flight just came from Amritsar and my flight just came from Lahore. I have now landed in Sharjah International Airport, taken my luggage and I'm outside. So I will continue my journey to Dubai from here. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Please do like, share and subscribe, and thank you for being with me on this journey today from Lahore to Sharjah International. Thank you.
I had the misfortune of landing in the UAE during record-breaking heavy floods, so stay tuned to my next video where I show my 12-hour journey to my home in Dubai in the floods of Dubai and Sharjah.
A journey which would have taken 40 minutes took me more than 12 hours to reach home.